James cut the rim off a bucket. He filled it with seawater and covered the top with a plastic sheet. Then he placed a tin can inside the bucket and put a small weight in the center of the sheet. As soon as the sun came out, the seawater started turning into vapor and then into droplets. Those droplets began dripping straight into the tin can. When the can filled with fresh water, James quickly drank it. This simple distillation method solved his water problem. Then he started thinking about food and took out his fishing line. Just then, a large cargo ship appeared in the distance. James immediately lit a signal flare and started waving for help. But the ship didn't see him and sailed away. In anger, he threw the flare into the sea and sat down in despair. A moment later, the fishing line started moving. James slowly pulled it in, but a shark had already eaten the fish. That's when he realized several large sharks were circling beneath his lifeboat. Terrified, he quietly curled up inside the boat. That night, a loud noise woke him up. Another ship was passing nearby. He pulled out his remaining flares and lit both of them. But once again, the people on the ship didn't see him. Another chance had slipped away. Now he was surviving only on the fresh water he had made. He took out his sextant again and checked his direction. That's when he discovered he had drifted off course. That meant the chances of meeting a ship were now very small. He took out his diary and wrote his final words. Then he placed the pages inside a bottle and threw it into the ocean. He hoped that maybe luck would finally be on his side. As night fell, some lights appeared out at sea, but all of his flares were gone. He tore pages from his diary, placed them on the bucket, and set them on fire. When the flames started fading, he threw the entire diary into the fire. The flames grew even stronger. Now James had no options left. He looked up at the sky. His heart was filled with anger and helplessness. At last, he gave up the struggle and prepared himself to face death. Just as the waves were about to pull him under, a bright light suddenly flashed across the water. James saw a ray of hope once again. Gathering the last of his strength, he pushed himself upward and started swimming with everything he had.